Welcome to the Wyoming State Library tutorial for eLibrary. eLibrary is a general reference tool for middle and high school students as well as educators. It includes curated topic pages to help get kids started on their research. It's also a good place to start for patrons looking into a subject. Beginning here at gowild.net, I'm going to select it from the alphabetic title list. eLibrary provides several ways to get at a topic. There's a search box here at the top, trending topics and editors' picks as created by the ProQuest editors, and at the bottom, common assignments and by school subject. Let's start by looking at these common assignments. Under careers, countries, controversial issues, all those things that kids are looking for. If I select environmental issues, you'll notice that it's just a random list, not alphabetical, and I think this provides a great opportunity for kids to scroll through and maybe not be so set on a topic. Here they can be presented with something maybe new that they'd like to do their research on. If the random list isn't quite your cup of tea, at the top on the right, you'll notice that you can switch it to A to Z. On the left, you can also narrow environmental issues by these specific categories, for example, wildlife. We're going to look at subjects in a second, but let's take a look at one of their trending topics and follow that through. I've selected human trafficking. Notice that there's a linked table of contents beginning with this overview. And if I click on more, this gives kids a great place to start an overview of this particular topic. Notice that you can save to your cloud or Google Drive or OneDrive, get citation information, print, or email. The Lexile score is presented here at the top. And you'll see it's a nice broad overview of this topic. At the very bottom, you'll also see that you have links to related subjects. I'm going to use my back arrow to go back to my topic page and scroll down a little bit. After the overview, you'll see that we have a topic called Global Victims. These are some images with their captions talking about this specific issue. And below that, a select number of articles relating to this topic narrowed to modern-day slavery. You'll notice that it has quite a variety of resources, from newspapers to web resources, magazines, and scholarly journals. I'm going to select one of the articles. Again, you have the Lexile reading score and the date and the magazine. You can also save it as a PDF as well as to the cloud. And on the right-hand side, you have a whole other set of articles under View Related Documents. Below your articles, another topic, you have some graphics under anti-trafficking efforts, and you can see by the captions the variety there. Below that is a breadcrumb trail leading them back. They can either go back to social issues or all the way back to controversial issues or back to common assignments. You'll also notice below that are related search topics. But let's go back to the main page. With these topic searches, you can learn the context behind the topic before exploring and searching. You get a broad overview, a few in-depth articles, and graphics to help with the understanding of the topic in that broader context and develop the vocabulary required for further research. So let's say we're going to do some further research, and I'm going to go up here to the search box and do our search on human trafficking. Now that we've looked at the broad overview, with the topic page. Now you'll see we have over 190,000 results, very different from that introductory list of articles. The very top has that topic page, and you'll see that we have a few articles, related topics, and at the bottom, searches related to human trafficking and multiple pages. We can narrow this on the left-hand side by source type, scholarly, or publication date. I'm going to limit to scholarly. You'll see that it indicates your Lexile score and that you're in the scholarly journals. Again, you can go into your article, save it as a PDF to the cloud, get citation information. This narrowed it to 8,000 results. If I wanted to take that limiter off, I just click on the X, and now I'm back to my 190,000. And this lets me go to, say, magazines. I have 11,000 items. Notice the variety of titles: FBI Law Enforcement Bulletin, America, Journal of International Security Assistance, Juvenile Justice Digest. So this is giving you a very broad look at this topic. I'm going to take magazines back off and scroll down to the bottom, and you'll see that you have searches related, and I'm going to select Human Trafficking USA as another way to define my search. This time I have 15,000 items. So you can keep building or narrowing your search depending on what you've clicked on. You have access to more articles, different topics, things like that. So you can really walk a student through this particular topic or any other topic by narrowing and expanding that search. So we've looked at a trending topic, a common assignment, and the search box. Let's look at advanced search. Because this is such a big database, this may be where you want to start with your older students. And again, we're going to put in our human trafficking. But this time, I'm going to add that I just want transcripts. So now I have my transcripts. And notice that they're from CNN Newsroom, World Today, CNN Live, Political Transcript Wire, Weekend, All Things Considered. So again, a great variety of those transcripts. I have 9,000 results, so now I can take this and perhaps I want to just look at the last 12 months. And then I can go into one of these transcripts. In this particular database, it is the transcript only. Back here on the main page, I just want to point out another way to get at some of these. At the top left, there is a link to drop-down menu for research topics that lists out those common assignments and your subjects. We can also scroll down to our subjects, and let's do something different this time. I'm going to go into performing and visual arts. Again, you have this list, not in any order, just trending, which gives kids, again, this look at a variety of topics. They're not just looking at, William Shakespeare. They're also finding people like Pablo Picasso or Kurt Cobain. Again, if you want to switch it to A to Z, you can. And also notice your subtopics here at the top. So I'm going to select graphic design. Notice I can narrow it even further. This is the trending list. And I'm going to select Stan Lee. At the top, that I do have my link table of contents. I can go to just about Spider-Man, his life and career, and go into these articles. I can scroll down and look at some of these images. And comics on the big screen. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. Again, you can find this breadcrumb trail back under writers and illustrators, graphic design, performing and visual arts, or all the way back to subjects. It's also listed under common assignments, and there's related research topics here. So if you wanted to take it into comic books, there's this topic page for comics. Again, link table of contents. The last piece I wanted to show you is up here in the top right, and that's the educator's resources. There is a curriculum standards correlation where you can go into the state standards. And this link wasn't working, so we'll just... Social studies. And it will get you to some documents geared towards the educators. The other thing on that page is the eLibrary LibGuide. This is a great place to go for everything from customizable bookmarks and posters to tutorials about this resource, as well as a data sheet that you can use when you're training or want to place at your reference desk. More information about this resource. There's also information under research topics and the educator resources. I hope you'll take an opportunity to look at this resource. Take a look at their topics, their trending topics, just to get an idea of what's going on. Use it for some of your in-library instruction and displays. Also guiding students when they come into the library to find a topic, using these pages to search through some topics, some people they hadn't thought about, topics they hadn't thought about, and help them narrow this down so they can take a look at it, get a background on it before they jump in and research a project and commit to one. And that's all part of our GoWild.net resources. Thanks for joining in today. Bye now.